are two different kind of birds flying together. That was interesting. Good morning. Welcome to Stretching the Spirit. I think I'm going to squat. All right. Hold on. Here's the deal. I'm wearing my roommate's shoes and they're wet. And I'm going to take off my socks. I'll tell you about those later. The clouds. Yesterday, I saw like a perfect cloud in the sky, and I posted before this video. Okay, let's talk about these socks. So I bought these in a detail. And I believe one had holes in it, had the hole in it already, but I think I created the second hole. But yeah, these are hand knit, and my friend's mom actually darned socks, so I'm gonna send them to her, because you know how special it is to wear socks that someone actually knit. I don't know this woman, but she lived in West Lynn, and I bought quite a few lovely things at her lovely home. But so special. If only I could knit my own socks. I really do respect this. Like, it's intense, and but you know what my job is? My mission is to not wear shoes or socks. Yesterday, so I'm just squatting on the ground here. I got my shoes, my feet off, my shoes. My energy, my direct contact with the earth is happening right now. We are connecting. I'm gonna get on my toes with the clouds. Yeah, I was hanging out here yesterday after the full moon, eclipse moon, Scorpio moon, and I'm a Scorpio moon. And what else was it? It was a Sunday. When things land on Sundays, it makes me very happy. It's just a great day to like connect. On the seventh day, he rested. As should we. But I understand if you have things to do. I'm not really sure what I was talking about, but oh yeah, clouds. They just tell a story. They just want to be looked at and see the story unfold, the images that pass by, the birds, of course. You know, and I haven't seen a shooting star for a while. I was kind of complaining about it last night, or the night before. I was like, you're kind of dropping the ball with the whole shooting star business. Because I don't want to brag, but I pretty much said, hey, show me something a couple of times in the sky. And 3 times I saw shooting stars. Because I'm on my tippy toes. Because my antenna is quite straight. Due to the fact that I'm listening to my body. I'm pretty good right now. I'm like balancing on my toes here. You know, no bounce. So today I was doing some really great just chair work. I was out here in my robe and had my coffee and put some balls and some mitts, and you know, just really got into looking up, and I was listening to a couple of songs that are just really like good and inspiring to feel into and to believe into. The Technology of Belief. It's a book by this guy James True. But yeah, believe in something, and you know, I believe in this antenna. I believe that it's worth my co-creation. I'm a collaborator, and right now I'm collaborating with my body. And the more I pay attention to it and respond to its messages, the more it wants. But yeah, really it does. That's why I stretch all the time. I mean, there are times I don't stretch, but man, it's like the best part of the day. And here comes some sun. I'm just gonna take this in for a minute. There's quite a few clouds, but still it's nice. Man, I love that corona. Those rays, rainbow rays out of a golden white sun. Click my aperture open a little bit more and a little bit more. Now I'm a weirdo that can actually look at the sun. It's just my luck. How many of you thought the moon followed you? Like, that moon is following me. You'd be in a car driving home. You're like, man, it's just always in the same place. I thought that as a kid. It was really fun moments for me to wonder about the moon. So yes, this last full moon and eclipse were so powerful. I was looking for it, and we had quite a few clouds over here in the northwest, and I'd kind of like given up. I'm like, all right, I made my altar. I put my crystals outside. I'll show you. Yeah, this is my hermit lantern. Here I come to guide the way. I love being a hermit. And this was the what I burned. You see some ashes here. I'm gonna throw them to the wind. That was fun. I'm sorry if I've dazzled you with my camera skills. And I wrote some things down. I wrote some things down about what I was letting go. Come check this out. This one right here. Sometimes I drink the dew off their blossoms. Actually, I do it quite frequently. It's medicine. Technology of belief. So yeah, I wrote how my heart's racing a little bit. That's nice. What did I do that was heart racing? Maybe it was my squatting, but good shit. So it wants a massage. It's racing. Calm it down. Balance it out. You can do so much with your hands and your body. I'm teaching myself. I am my own teacher. There are many wonderful teachers, but when I listen to myself, damn. That's another level. All right, now I'm just really getting in there. So yeah, Scorpio moon. So it was kind of doubly intense for me. Oh yeah, and when I walked out and saw, I was like gonna go do something, put out another crystal, I think. And then I saw the moon. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's the moon. I was like, I get to see it before I go to sleep. And I was like, oh, but there's some clouds in front of it, like blocking the top part of it. And then I realized that was the eclipse. I'm like, oh. So then I called my children and my roommate, and they said, hey, oh my gosh, everybody run outside. One of them didn't, but she had worked a long day and didn't really know what I was talking about, but the others did. And it was like a smile. The moon was like a smile, and I just hadn't registered seeing that like ever before in real life, and I was like, whoa, wow. And the color was like this rusty red, brown. And you know, I'm part of this group, and they were talking about how it was like a shedding, like almost like a menstrual shedding. And being done with that, I was wondering how it was affecting me, and especially being a Scorpio moon. And you know, it was like an ancestral dump. I really connect to my mother and her mother and her mother and her mother and her mother and my grandfathers and their fathers, and you know what I mean? Like, I have a piece of petrified wood that, you know, I go and I touch and I go, thank you, ancestors. It's this giant old piece of beautiful wood. You know, like a hair, a petrified piece of hair that's on your skin that sometimes stands on end. Is that the right word? Bristles. How to shape. So yeah, I released some things and really found the beauty, like say in my marriage of 22 years, I think is about before we separated. Be 23. And I wrote a thank you note to my husband for that experience. And cut that, burn that, let go of that, mourned that. Yeah, it's still going on. So beautiful. You know, when you claim your life, your past, claim it. Many souls are doing it now. Many souls who knew they were going to do that when they came down there are embracing that. And others who knew they'd put it off are doing what they're doing. And let's let it play out. I have faith. I trust. I believe in true love. Look at this. This is cute. My mother gave this to me. I'm going to dry it off. It was outside in the moon. Like, I don't know, it was like 25. And it was when she was the kleptomaniac. So she may have stole this. My mother was a very magical Virgo, and born in 1939, and I was born in 1969, or Niners. But yeah, she gave this to me, and I'm just like, what is this? Really? And you know, as I've moved and my life has adjusted here and there, I've always brought it with me. But it was kind of a meh. But not a meh, because I know. I don't know. Scorpio moon, I can't help myself. All right, this is long enough. I cried, okay? Like, that's good shit. Stretch, feel your bodies, get those antennas placed to do their thing. I can't do a back bend or anything, but sit in a chair and just stretch for 5 minutes outside in the morning when the sun is rising. Take with your shoes off, looking at the clouds. Maybe putting some balls in some mitts. My dog's looking at me saying, hey lady. All right, let's do this. Let's do this, team. I love you all. Namaste.